Hey yo, Victor here and welcome back to my devlog. Now in this video it may seem like we are not programming, but we are actually programming. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can extract the save file and inject a new save file into a bootleg one-chip cartridge. Now for those who don't know, Game Boy Color cartridges or high-quality reproductions have two chips, one chip for the memory and the ROM itself, the game, and another memory for the save file. So each one is independent, but in cheap Chinese knockoffs you only have, as you can see, like the PCB is really small, you only have one chip for everything, for both game and save data. And what they do is that they create a patch for the game so that instead of saving into an SRAM or something like that, it saves onto the same ROM flash, because these ones are rewritable and they are like really inexpensive. This one I think is like €5. So just to show you, this is a game that I had for quite some long, but I actually reflashed it last week, and I have to say that I haven't played 48 hours since last week. So this is my old save file, which I just managed to inject into this ROM chip. Well, it's not a ROM chip, it's into this repro cartridge, and I'll show you how in a moment. Now you will need a flasher. You can also use, like this one just connects to the PC, and I recommend the Venven one or the Inside Gadgets ones, but there are others. This one is from AliExpress. It's an original one by Geek Simon, but there are many knockoffs of this one, so I actually strongly recommend you to actually get one of those first two that I told you. They are a bit more expensive, but they are quite worth it if you're going to be planning to use them on repro cartridges. So once said that, let's get into the... You've got high quality reproductions like this one, which has real-time clock and a separate ROM and save file chips. But in case you have one of these laying around, extracting the save file from them is easy, but injecting a save file onto one of these is actually, it's not difficult, but it's not that trivial. So these ones that have battery may be easier to do, but actually these are the cheapest because they only have like one chip, no battery, and no other thing. And this happens to be the one that I had and wanted to inject a save file onto it. So what you want to do is to get to this GitHub repository, which will be in the description, and you can either download the source code. If you have used GitHub, you know how to download the repo. You will need or hotkey version 1 for running the script. But if you just want to download the executable you have in the releases section, you can just download this zip file, and the executable is actually inside there. So I'm going to be running it. Yeah, I've got it running already. Yeah. So I've got separated two folders so that it's a little bit more clear. This right one will be the bootleg cartridge, and this one will be an original Pokémon Prism Game Boy file. So if I am to load this game here, you will be able to see that there is no save file here. So what we want to do is first, from our batteryless ROM, we are going to be generating a save file, because this one, as you can see, it's 4 megabytes versus 2 megabytes. This is the normal, and this is patch so that the save file is actually inside of the same GBC game. So when I'm loading it onto the emulator, you will be able to see that it actually generates a save file. So if I am to save the game here and I close it, if I am to copy this battery file here, you will be able to see that it's actually working with our non-modified version of Pokémon Prism, but it won't be the other way around. If I am to save, for example, here, well, let's copy it now, just in case, because some emulators do only save to file once you close it, like Visual Boy Advance and many others. So now we make sure that this file actually has a save file here. But as you can see, if I open up the Batteryless version, it will actually overwrite the save file with the one inside the cartridge. So it's inside and not outside. So even if I am to save here, probably it won't work. So the save file will be overwritten anyways. As you can see, it's overwritten. I saved here and it's actually loaded here. So what we want to do is, first of all, close the emulation here, and we are going to be injecting this save file, which I saved outside of the Pokémon Center, to this Batteryless ROM. So I'm going to be drag and dropping this Batteryless ROM file, and I'm going to be doing the inject save function from the original. So right now I've got a backup file which actually contains a save file of the Pokémon Center, inside of the Pokémon Center. As you can see, it's inside. And if I am to load this one, which is the one we generated, you can see it is outside of the Pokémon Center, like the original one. So we just injected the save file onto the bootleg. So it doesn't matter if I use a save file here. If I just load the ROM, it will generate a save file outside of the Pokémon Center. Okay. So why is this? Like, how does it work actually inside? Now, if we are to open the Batteryless version and the save file from the original Pokémon Prism ROM, you will be able to see that this save file is actually inside of the ROM itself. So let's search hexadecimal values. And as you can see, in offset 210,000, here is the save file injected inside of the ROM file. Now, generally speaking, as I said, there are two files, one for the ROM and one for the save file. But on Batteryless patched games, everything is inside of the same file. Okay, so yeah, basically you can do it manually, but this program automates all that. So I'm not sure if it actually works with other bootleg cartridges, but at least it works with Pokémon Prism. You will have to try it with your Batteryless dumped game. You can just use this ROM file to inject it back to the physical cartridge and have an updated version. So you can just like play on the emulator and inject it back to the reproduction cartridge. So that's basically this video. Now the code, once again, it's here. You can just check it out. It's basically just finding the offset of the save data location and the RTC, and basically injecting and extracting the save data from the bootleg ROM. Okay. So hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.